What's up? I'm on Rohan and all of that good stuff. Gotta check the microphone, making sure that it's on. I wanted to say that for a while. My day's been pretty good, just dealing with a few things, but it'll be addressed as far as that. And you can always leave a comment if you wish on how you doing and all that. And for this game particularly, I can answer if someone ends up chatting. It doesn't boot me out of the screen like the previous game I was playing. This character is a tank build. You can do a strength build on this particular type of character, which does kind of change how they react as well, but I haven't quite done that yet. Of course, I forget my timer again. That's always fun. Coming in or coming out. One way or another, you will be in a battle, that is no doubt. Will you be victorious with a great shout? Regardless what it is you fight and what it's about. Are you considered a threat in such a way that your enemies try to hide away? Because they know if they seen you face to face, they would not have a chance to leave this place. Without their face being on the ground, looking up or looking down. Are you the one that will stand your ground? Are you a threat at all? Are the ones you fight scared of what you can do? Are they just intimidated by the sight of you? This can be incorporated with more than just an individual. It could be the circumstance as well. Are you one that does not back down regardless? Stands your ground. Steadfast, feet planted to the ground. The only one that stands is you. Your enemies are upon the ground. Circumstance or not, that is your intended spot. Doesn't matter such things they try. Something interesting I wish to say. Most people don't realize this, but when you do a video nowadays, there is an exact timestamp put upon that video. Did you know that? And that's true with about anything that you do. Even recording music and other things. There's a timestamp put upon that file. And any time there's been edits done, it changes. Just an interesting fact I wish to point out. Of course, most people that do video production or music production, most of the time know that. That's how sometimes you can tell which video is which. Little off subject of what I was speaking about, but you can somewhat apply that to what I'm speaking about too, though. Because you can put a timestamp upon the time you start your battle. Whatever it is. Well, this didn't start happening until such and such. But the question is, are you a threat to make that true in what I just said. For it is not when your enemy attacks you you should be worried. It is when they don't. It shows you are no threat. There's actually kind of a reason why I said that about the video, by the way. I've had a few things happen that isn't logical. I'll put it that way. Technically speaking. I've had a few things happen that I have video evidence of. Did the research, and there's no way that that particular thing could happen within the game rules or whatever. The way I look at it, in the middle of this, it proves that I am a threat in the middle of all this. Mainly for what I'm trying to do. Bring in inspiration and power for those that need to do something that is appointed to you. That only an enemy that does not care about you and what you can do would try to stop what I try to do. This is why I speak about warfare to you. For I am in it from day to day. It will be them that goes. It will me that stays. For some, if you have witnessed what I have, you would do the same. You would hold nothing back. And you would show the enemy that you attack back. You would also show that there is no way that they can win, for it will be you that throws the final blow. regardless how long it takes. Or mistakes that you learn from. Are you one that will stand your ground? Regardless what happens, never back down. Is there something that has been appointed to you? An idea or an invention that has came to you? Or something that burns from within? Or an idea that will help? The question is, though, about that. Will you act? Or will it go to the grave and never get the chance to act? Steadfast is how you must last, or you will be the very last. Even when things get in your way, to get things done upon that day, or ones to come, it doesn't matter. As long as you move, you are the one that has won. Many things can wage war against you. Circumstance, the way you were raised, or ones that try to get in your way when you start to do what it is for you to do upon that day and to come. The part that really makes it fascinating, or actually tells me I'm going in the right direction. As far as what I do personally, is as soon as I went that direction, there was resistance. But it's not only the fact I seemed resistance. It's what I was doing, why I got the resistance. The only thing I'm trying to do with what I am doing is motivate people to better their life. And the ones around them. Will you impact the ones around you? But I will tell you, if you do such things, set a warning about such things. You must be strong and brave and courageous. And the resistance will come. Do you have the stamina to outlast and be the one that has won? Do you have the reason to last through any season? Will you leave a legacy? A legacy of what you wish to see. Do you have commitment to see it through? Do you have the resolve to stay steadfast? Be the one that will. Be the one to last. And are you a threat in such a way that your enemy will try to attack you every day? Regardless if it's circumstance or other things. It's not easy to do such things. Most would back down and not even try such things. But as for me, I love the challenge in the midst of things. Knowing your limits as well. Do you know what you can do and not do? Regardless what it is. The question is, are you a threat or not? And would you be willing to stay steadfast, to be the one to last?